Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of your weekly market analysis session. This analysis is for week 13, 2025. We will start with the dollar index monthly time frame. We are through with the month of March. As you can see, the month of March was heavily bearish on the dollar index. We made our way through into this FVG, this BC here, but I expect price to go lower than it in this new week. I expect that non-farm payroll should take price lower, sweeping these two lows you're seeing here, the one here and the one here. These are relatively equal lows. I expect price to trade through it. Now we have an FVG, it has not even traded to the 50%. It may necessarily not trade to the 50%, but at least it should take out these equal lows. It should purge it again one more time before a reversal. Remember, I told us that I want to see this low maintained and that this is just a deep retracement for an impulsive move to the upside. If we look at a longer term perspective, you see that it's been bullish. We've broken structure high here. So this retracement is just a deep retracement to send it higher, take out this previous swing high, and then this other one here. So in the long term, we are bullish on the dollar. So I expect that for this week, since it's a new week, we want to see a retracement to take out these equal lows, all right, before we anticipate a movement to the upside. On weekly time frame, I told us last week that I want to see price go bullishly into this inversion FVG. That's what I told us. Monthly time frame inversion FVG. I want to see price straight to it. I told us that that's what I want to see. It did that, actually traded into it, though it didn't close inside of it, but it traded into it, however. It did that nonetheless. So after that, we had a rejection to the downside. So this has given us another reason to believe that I want to go lower. So take out these equal lows here and this low as well, take it out significantly to the downside. All right. How far can it go? I actually don't want it to trade into this, but it can do that. For me, if it doesn't, that'll be much more better for me. That would mean that price is actually heavy to the upside. If we take our fib and then measure low to the high, we see that price has retraced into 62% of this swing. So if it goes lower again into taking out these equal lows, it could trade through the 70.5% retracement. That is where I'm expecting price to trade. It might not get to the 79% retracement, but the 70.5% retracement, I want to see that give way, clearing out this sell-side liquidity before any move to the upside. So that's why I elect the price is going to go lower for this week. So we are anticipating a bearish dollar for this week, week 13 of 2025. I want to see a bearish dollar taking out these equal lows, even if it's at the end ends bullishly. We want to see that within the week it takes out these equal lows. That's our target for the week, to sweep these equal lows. How far can it go? We could trade up to 79% retracement, but I don't want to see that happening. But it can do that. Okay. So but our low hanging fruit is this equal lows here. I want to see that violated to the downside. Daily time frame, what do we have? Oh, this was Monday. Tuesday we had consolidation. Wednesday swept the equal highs and traded into that inversion FVG, and we had a reversal on Thursday into Friday. So what it has shown us is that it will go lower. We have equal lows here. Can you see these lows are too clean? I want to see it violated to the downside. Push these equal lows, they'll make a reversal and start going bullishly. That's the analysis for dollar index. That's analysis for dollar index. 4 hours time frame. Is there anything significant on 4 hours time frame? Let's see. So we have a BC here. I don't want to see this BC act as support. I want to see it trade through it and then go lower. So something like a move up to this very shorter block, maybe on Monday or Tuesday, and then we'll have a reversal trading lower to take out these equal lows. That's my analysis for the dollar index. So any movement up, this high should be left untouched. It should just trade into this very shorter block and then trade lower, taking out this sell side liquidity. That is for the dollar index. Let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD monthly time frame. We were bullish throughout the months of March. It has traded into this little area of inefficiency in form of a CB. So if dollar goes lower, it's going to give room for this to go higher, take out this high again one more time before it makes attempt to reverse. All right. We expect that it should leave these highs here. We have order block on monthly time frame. It has only traded to, yeah, I don't think it has gotten to the 50%. Let's see. Let's see 50% of the order block. Let's see. Okay, it has traded to the, it reached to the 50% of the order block. You can see that, and it respected it and then traded softly. So we could take it out and still kind of some form of a week and still trade lower. So that's what I'm looking at. This other block, it's a strong resistance zone for this pair. I want to see it respect it to go lower. That's what we are looking at. So if dollar goes lower to take out those equal lows, this will also go higher to take out previous month's high, and then we'll start our reversal to the downside. We have a volume imbalance here. We have these lows, and then with this inefficiency to be properly filled. So that's what we are looking at for Euro USD. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, last week we traded into this area of inefficiency, the inversion FVG on monthly time frame. We traded to it and then we had a rejection. So that's an indication I want to go higher to clear this buy side liquidity one more time before it trades lower. How far can it go? We have this high here. It can trade through that this high into this area of inefficiency and then give up the ghost and start to go lower. So our analysis for Euro USD, I want to see a bullish movement to the upside, taking out these equal highs. That's what I want to see for this week, week 13. I want to see trade bullishly and take out these equal highs. Daily time frame, what do we have? This was Monday. We had Monday to Wednesday bearish movements into that FVG, the inversion FVG on monthly time frame. Then we had Thursday creating a divergence between Euro USD and dollar index. We had a divergence. Euro USD went lower. We had a lower low on Euro USD, but dollar index we had a lower high. So there was a crack in correlation, and we had a reversal movement on Thursday into Friday. So I want to see it continue going higher, pressing higher to clear this buy side liquidity one more time. That's what I'm expecting for the dollar, for Euro USD. I want to see it move up bullishly. 4 hours time frame. This inversion FVG, this FVG here, CB should not act as resistance. Price should trade through it, and then it should change to inversion FVG to same price. I am clearing out this buy side liquidity. That's what I want to see. So it could retrace into this FVG Monday into Tuesday. We have order block here. So you can see retracements into this and then an expansion to the upside. That will be fine also. Okay, so that's for dollar index. Let's go to GBP USD. GBP USD monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, this is actually for weekly. This markup here is for weekly. When we get to weekly, we'll understand it better. So we had a bullish movement throughout the month of March. This old high here, that's November high, we want to see it give way as dollar trades lower to take out the sell side liquidity. I want to see it trade higher, taking out this high here before a reversal to the downside. Let's look at weekly time frame. This is the inversion FVG. Price has traded above it, even if it didn't close above it. One more time, it could wick through it. We have equal highs here, push that equal high there, and then trade lower. So I want to see it take out, though it has done three drives pattern. So if it doesn't do that and consolidate here while Euro USD go higher, then that would be that Euro USD is sweeping, running to buy side liquidity to sweep liquidity and then send price lower, while this just consolidates and then send price lower. Okay, we have this inversion FVG, this FVG which is a BC. We don't want to see it hold price, we want to see it trade through it. Daily time frame, what do we have? So we had Monday, Tuesday, this pair basically consolidated throughout last week. It did that throughout. Like these are equal highs for me. I want to see it take it out one more time before we start to reverse. So as dollar makes its way down, we want to see this go higher to sweep this buy side liquidity and then ultimately send price lower. 4 hours time frame, what do we have? 4 hours time frame, nothing significant here, nothing significant. So it could just consolidate before it move higher to clear this buy side. Liquidity, nothing significant here apart from this little one here, which for me, price may not want to get there. Okay, so that's for GBP USD. Let's go to AUD USD. Monthly time frame. The bullish movement for AUD USD was not that much. It wasn't really that much. The FVG here, the CB actually held price as resistance. We couldn't break above it, so we want to see it give way to sell this month of April. This new month of April, I want to see it sell significantly lower, taking out February's low. That's what I want to see happen in the month of April. Weekly time frame, we had it respected the FVG, the CB, it respected it. So one more time, it should go lower, take out these lows here, and see if it has willingness to take out these lows for this new week. Daily time frame, what do we have? This was Monday, Tuesday, so it was basically consolidation week for this pair. FVG has been filled completely and it respected it and it has broken to the downside on Friday. So I want to see it continue its momentum to the downside. Let's go to NZD-USD. NZD-USD monthly time frame. This filled in the FVG completely and then rejected and closed below the FVG. So we could make an attempt to want to test the 50% of the FVG before it starts trading bearishly. So any movement to the upside is just to trade up to the 50% of the FVG, and then we want to see it give way and start trading bearishly because we expect a bullish dollar in the month of April. That would mean that these pairs will be bearish in the month of April. All right, weekly time frame. It has swept through 2 weeks ago, filled in the FVG completely, rejected close below the 50%. Last week it traded to 50%, gave way again. We could trade higher, taking out last week's high, but still respecting the body is respecting the 50%, should be at the discount area, discount zone of the 50%. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. And then we'll start selling. We have equal lows here. I want to see price straight to this level in the month of April. Daily time frame, what do we have? Consolidation all through last week. This pair was really, it was messy last week. Nothing significant until Friday. So what do we expect? Any movement to the upside, it could just clear out this buy side liquidity here, trade to this area of inefficiency, and then give way. So if you start seeing bullish movement on this pair, it should be that it's going to trade to this high here into this area of inefficiency and then give way to the downside. We have equal lows here. We have a VG here. So those are our downside objectives. All right. The next is USD CAD. We had our monthly objective fulfilled last month. The buy side liquidity was swept, and I told us that this retracement here is just to give room for it to expand bullish to the upside because this is not really significant. The purge that happened here was not really significant. It was just by some pips, not really much. I want to see it aggressively trade to the upside. So once dollar starts its bullish movement, it will give room for this pair to trade bullishly as well to the upside. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. This was bearish last week. Dollar was also bearish overall, so it's not surprising that this was. This low, I think it might need to be violated this new week, either this week or next week. I want to see this low violated, but the body shouldn't close below it. We should just week through it, and then before we resume bullish movements. Daily time frame, what do we have? So we had consolidation as well for this pair. It didn't really move very, very well. So any movement to the downside, these lows for me they are equal. So it could be where market wants to send price to sweep these lows before it goes bullishly to the upside, clearing out this buy side liquidity. So dollar is going to be bearish. Uh, it depends on how bearish dollar gets, but I think that the month of April, these lows might be violated. Okay, these lows might violate. We have equal lows here as well. So this new week, week 13, it could sweep these equal lows because we expect dollar also to be bearish, sweep these equal lows. So when dollar is sweeping its own low, this also should be able to move lower to sweep these equal lows as well. All right, let's go to USD JPY. USD JPY monthly time frame. We are at this high. I told us that this movement here, we're going to see another movement to the upside. So the equal lows here, December and February lows have been pushed in this month of March. So I think we are done with everything to the downside. We want to see start making move to the upside. We could retest this low as well. We could retest it. We could retest it. We could retest it one more time and then send price higher. This FVG here has been filled, so no necessity for it to start going lower. So this low should be respected. The rejection block here could be traded to. That could be the downside objective. Rejection block could be traded to, and then after that, we want to see it expand to the upside. Daily time frame. We had this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We had a reversal movement, small FVG here. That's where I'm expecting price to trade to before we see an upside movement. The next one is USD CHF monthly time frame. What do we have? So for monthly time frame, it was bearish last month. Obviously, USD is the first currency on the pair. That's the base currency. So if dollar index is bearish, we obviously know that this will also be bearish. For me, I feel that except that we have a small FVG here, the same case of dollar index, we have a small FVG here. So any movement to the downside, it could want to take out this low to trade into this area of inefficiency. I don't need it to fill it completely. Just taking out this low, for me, it's enough. Taking out this low into this area of inefficiency, that's okay for me. So this low is what I'm looking at. If it takes out this low, then it should run this low, enter this area of inefficiency before any movement to the upside. Daily time frame. Okay, there is no liquidity here, no imbalance here. So we have liquidity resting below these lows. That's where I want to see price trade to. Our indices, monthly time frame, what do we have? We've maintained these equal highs here, and we had a bearish movement of indices to the downside. If you measure this week, the 50% of it, that could be where we'll trade to before it goes higher to sweep this buy side liquidity. So measure on your own, measure this line this week, 50%, mark it out. That could be where we want to see downside objective before any reversal to the upside, because I still feel that this is not the top yet for indices. It will sweep it higher. It will sweep it higher. Weekly time frame, what do we have? I told us that I want to see price trade into this inversion, this volume imbalance. I told us last week, go listen to last week recording. I told us I want to see price trade into this volume imbalance inside this FVG before it goes lower, and we saw that happening. Look at it there, traded to it, and then we rejected lower. So this low should be taken out this new week, and then we have equal lows as well. So price to, that's our next target, this equal lows. That's what I'm targeting for price to go to. All right, for our indices, I want to see these lows, price to trade to that those lows. Daily time frame, we had Friday, Monday, we gapped higher into the volume imbalance on weekly time frame, and then we had a reversal on Tuesday, creating the high of the week. We started selling. See where it closed on Friday. So what does it tell you? It shows that it's going to go lower. It's going to go lower. This is the low I want it to take out, this low here. So our objective for this week, week 13, this low should be violated. Once it takes out this low, the next form of call is this one. So that's for our indices. SP 500, Nasdaq 100. What do we have? Monthly time frame, same thing, equal highs here. We had a sell last week, last month for this month of March. We had a sell. I think we'll still go lower, take out this low before any reversal to the upside. This is another block. Price has not traded, so you did that here. So what you might want to recapitalize on this other block before it goes higher. Weekly time frame, that's volume imbalance. You can see price traded to it and almost filled in this FVG. They didn't fill it completely. And then we had the reversal to the downside. So objective of this volume imbalance was met, traded into this other block before it started going lower. I want to see how it has willingness to trade to this, the low, these equal lows here. On daily time frame, we had Monday gapping up, had a gap, new week opening gap. We had that traded to the volume imbalance on weekly time frame, and then we had a reversal. I think there was a divergence between ES, that's SP 500, and NQ, Nasdaq 100. Wednesday created a high, while for SP 500, Tuesday created a high. So there was a divergence, had a reversal to the downside, almost taking out this low. So I want to see it give way significantly and then see disregard this FVG and take out this low. That's what I'm looking at for this new trading. This low should be violated this new trading week. US 30 monthly time frame. All right, so monthly time frame was heavily bearish, disregarded this other block here. We want to see it go lower, take out this low. All right, let's see how if it can trade to the opening price of this bullish order block as well. Weekly time frame, what do we have? Same thing, the volume imbalance traded through, and then we had a rejection to the downside. This low is my target for this week, and then we'll see if it has willingness to take out this low as well. So we are bearish on our indices. For gold monthly time frame, we're bullish in the month of March. We're bullish in the month of March. So the high here is at 3,086.90 ounce of gold. That's where we got to. That was a high for this month. Once dollar starts to rally higher, this will go lower. So I'm looking at the situation where we have April making the high of the swing here to trade lower. Okay, I want to see April take out March's high and then trade lower. Okay, that's what I want. I want to see bearishness on our gold for the month of April. This new week, what do we have? What do I got? We were bullish last week, so this new week we will take out previous week's high and then see if we have willingness to go lower, because dollar, I am anticipating a reversal for dollar. So if dollar starts to go bullishly, to force this to go down, to force this to go down. Daily time frame, what do we have? So we had a reversal on Friday, on Thursday rather, going bullish, taking out previous week's high. We have it very heavily bullish on Friday. So we don't want to say this will be the top. Obviously, it will go higher than this. It will go higher than this, perhaps to 3090 ounce of gold. I want to expect that this week, because we expect a bearish movement for dollar. So this should go bullishly to at least 3090 ounce of gold. That's where I'm looking at price trading. So it may be more than that. Let me calibrate this. Okay, I think the 3110 should be our target. Yes, 3110 should be our target for this new week. 3110 ounce of gold should be our target for this new week. BTC monthly time frame, I think we were bearish. Monthly time frame, we were bearish. I believe we're going to also continue. We'll go lower. We'll go lower. Let me see something. Yes, we'll go lower, taking out March low. The low created in March, we violated in this month of April. We're going to violate the low created in March, and then this low will be taken out. So my analysis for BTC, this low, the low comes in at $76,600. Want to see that price level give way this new trading week. So we are bearish on BTC. We are bearish on BTC. We have LBG that has not been totally filled. That's where I expect price to trade to. If it takes this low, we want to see how to fill this LBG here. Okay, so we are bearish for BTC. We are bearish. We're going to go lower on BTC. So our analysis for the week, we want to see a bearish dollar, taking out the equal lows. That will also mean that Euro USD and GBP USD will bullish. We want to see Aussie and Kiwi consolidate a little, and then, but if dollar index sweeps the low and starts to rally this same week, it means that Euro USD and GBP USD will sweep the high and then reverse and start to sell. So, but our low hanging fruit is that we want to see dollar trade lower to take out those equal lows. That's our objective for the week. So if dollar does that, we expect that foreign currencies will rally. Gold will also rally. BTC want to see a decline on BTC to take out this low. Indices want to see a decline on indices as well. So that's analysis for this week, week 13 of 2025. Thank you very much. I'll see you all next weekend.